Hi, this is Magda from Interiors Exteriors. In this episode, we'll talk about what approach to decorating your home is asking for trouble. Recently, a conversation about renovating an apartment really got my blood pressure up, and today I'd like to share with you what irritated me so much. And it's a very simple thing, which is the approach of let's not think about it, because that requires some effort from us. So let's just leave different choices for later. Let's do one thing first, and then we'll think about the next one. And sometimes that's a good strategy to move forward, but not when it comes to arranging things. The approach to renovation, to arranging an apartment with an it'll work out somehow attitude. Of course, things will always work out somehow, but renovation isn't the kind of project where we can just do everything step by step without thinking about what's next. I understand that renovation creates a lot of stressful situations. There are a lot of emotions and many things to think about, so spreading it out over time is one way to cope with all of it. But it's not as good a method as it might seem at first, because right now we're okay with not having to think about many things, just going step by step and seeing the renovation progress, but later it can all come crashing down on us with total failures. It might happen that you build the bathroom wall without thinking about what fixtures you want inside, and then it turns out that what you like the most simply doesn't fit in that bathroom. And you're literally missing just a few centimeters, which could have been done if you had just that's all, no extra costs, just thought about it earlier. It might be that at some point the renovation moves forward and you already need to install the tiles in order to be able to install the next things. You haven't received the tiles yet and are just now ordering them, with most available in a few weeks. So what happens then? Will you give up your dream tiles? Will you tell the contractor, well, sorry, there's no work for you. You can just sit here and do nothing now? No, that's not how it should work. That could generate extra costs for you, because the contractor has time for you now, not later. For example, he might return in 4 months instead of 1 when the tiles arrive. You need to plan all of this well in advance. And to plan something well, you just need to think it through. It could also happen that you pick the first floor you like, without thinking about whether its shade will match, for example, the kitchen furniture you want later. And then you'll only start choosing the kitchen furniture. And suddenly it will turn out that if you had chosen a different floor earlier, the result would have been 1,000 times better. I understand that it's hard to think everything through at once. And it's hard to choose all the individual elements. There are just so many of them. But it's worth doing, and it doesn't take an hour. It's not like you just come in, have a chat with your husband, wife, partner, or if you're arranging it alone, you just sit down and think about it. No, you have to search for everything. Check it, see how it looks together, often go to the store and see it in person. It all takes time. This kind of conceptual work really takes long hours. It can mean many sleepless nights. It's worth making mood boards, collages like that, putting different products together. You don't need any advanced graphic program. You can also do it in the story creation mode on Instagram. It's worth making drawings to scale and checking if everything really fits together dimension-wise, so that later you don't end up with something that doesn't fit. Always leave margins because you need space for fillers and distances between different appliances. The washing machine moves and shouldn't be too tightly squeezed in.
It's not that interior design projects by professionals are expensive, because those people want to make a lot of money and charge a lot for every little thing.
No, definitely not. It's just very time consuming. So if you're doing it yourself, you also have to spend a lot of time on it. It won't happen on its own. Sooner or later, you'll have to make all the decisions anyway. And it's just better to make them earlier. It's better to spend more time on it, since that increases your chances of success. Besides, you can still discuss your finished concept with someone else. You can consult with interior designers or come to me for a consultation. You can talk to your family and friends. There are many options, but if you don't have it written down, if you haven't chosen things, then what will you talk about with others? How can you seek advice or tips? How can you improve this project if there is no project? Sometimes it's simply not possible to prepare a project before starting the renovation. And I know these situations and completely understand, but even if the renovation is already underway, all decisions should be made as quickly as possible. Don't put off discussing the project. Don't put off drawing everything out for yourselves. And don't put off choosing the individual interior elements for later, for who knows when. The sooner you sit down to do this, the better. Do it often. Come back. Think about it. Devote a lot of time to it. Don't just do it when you have a moment. Plan that today you'll sit down to do this, and you'll see that half the day will fly by in no time. I'll leave you with that thought. And if you need inspiration, of course, remember to subscribe to wnetrzazewnetrza and watch our other videos. And I also invite you to our store. You can find consultations there as well. See you next time. Bye.